Now I'm gonna do a bus tour here in Vegas. This is the bus stop here at the Stratus. It started at bus stop 5, and I think it ended at stop 9, and then I come back to stop 5 when I finish the bus tour. So come go with me. Let me take you on this bus tour. Press the green one.
Yeah. Let me see what's this. I think this one's mine. Merchant copy, okay. And then it's supposed to take your card out.
Okay.
Let me see. Let's wait till it says it.
Okay.
Come on. I guess we can take it. All right. So this is what you'll use to hop on and off. Don't lose this, okay, guys?
Oh, hop on. Okay. Okay.
Here's the map.
Okay.
Our stops.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Sure.
Then you come back ready.
Yeah.
I told you to hop on and hop off.
Okay, you got that? Hey.
We'll use this.
Welcome to the fabulous city of Las Vegas. We're super excited to have you on board this big bus tour. I'm Vicky, your guide for today, along with Tony.
Hey, Vicky. Hey, everyone.
And Jackson.
Welcome.
This incredible Red Route Tour will show you the best of what Vegas has to offer. From its vibrant nightlife and luxurious hotels to its iconic wedding chapels and casinos, this city really does have it all. Who on the bus is still searching for the perfect souvenir to commemorate their epic trip to Vegas? Well, best check out Bonanza Gifts for ideas.
You can't really miss it. It's been here since 1980 and calls itself the world's largest gift shop. You can find just about anything here. It is the mother of all gift shops. Worth checking out for yourself. With over 40,000 square feet of retail paradise, you might be here for some time.
Vintage Vegas meets modernity at the Las Vegas Festival Grounds here on our right. The El Rancho Hotel and Casino was originally on this site from 1941 to the 70s, but today it's the place to come for an epic collective open-air experience with 85,000 other music fans.
But this also venue has multiple stages and has hosted lots of festivals, including iHeartRadio, Young, and Rocket USA. As well as music, you can also catch sporting events, exhibitions, and conventions here. So make sure you check out what's on Junior List.
Lots of billionaires love spending big bucks in Vegas, and Phil Ruffin is no exception. He owns the Circus Hotel and Casino on our right and Treasure Island Hotel and Casino. He also owns half of the Trump International Las Vegas Hotel.
Ruffin added Circus to his portfolio in 2019 for $825 million. It originally opened as the first family-friendly casino here in 1968. Imagine. The hotel, as the name and old-school billboard suggest, is famed for its distinctive circus theme, alive with vibrant colors and a lively carnival-like atmosphere. After a tricky opening left the owners millions of dollars in debt, the property was bought with money loaned from the mob-run Teamsters Union in 1971, and its gift shop became the base of Tony Spilatro, the Chicago mob's man in Vegas.
But Ruffin is emblematic of the change that Vegas underwent at the end of the 20th century, once the influence of the mob started to die out in the city. He was born in Texas in 1935 and became a self-made man. He dropped out of college and rose the ranks, selling hamburgers and eventually creating a convenience store empire. He expanded into real estate in the 1980s. Then, in the 90s, set his sights on Vegas, buying the New Frontier Hotel and Casino for $165 million. He sold it less than 10 years later for a staggering $1.2 billion.
When he bought Circus, Ruffin also took possession of the charming Slots of Fun casino next door. It offers a more laid-back and adult-oriented casino experience to the grand resorts dominating the Strip. It's perfect for those seeking a more affordable gambling experience in a nostalgic atmosphere reminiscent of classic Vegas.
Number 11 is Resorts World Las Vegas. It opened in June 2021, the first new resort on the Vegas Strip since the Cosmopolitan in 2010, and it is Sin City's most expensive, with a build cost of $4.3 billion.
The theme inside is super eclectic. Perhaps because it got sued by Wynn Resorts during construction, they thought Resorts World was building a copycat.
Resorts World is actually home to 3 Hilton hotels: the Hilton, the Conrad, and Crockford's. The casino is vast, and there are 5 pool experiences, including a luxury Athena infinity pool with incredible views of the city.
Tours bus stop for Resorts World Las Vegas. Hop off here to visit this incredible resort. It has so much to offer. Or if you're feeling adventurous, why not check out Vegas indoor skydiving?
Now, if you're hopping off here, please make sure you have your headphones and your ticket.
Have fun out there.
Bye for now.
Hope you get lucky. We're excited to have you on board this big bus tour. I'm Vicky, your guide for today, along with Tony and Jackson. Say hello, guys.
Hi,
Hey guys,
we just can't wait to show you all that Vegas has to offer. And don't forget, if you want to explore, you can hop on and off the bus whenever you like during our normal operating hours at any of our Big Bus Tours bus stops. Just hold on to your ticket.
why not check out our free Big Bus Tours app? It features real-time bus tracking and is full of fantastic additional information, like the attractions close to our route and how to book tickets to them.
All right, everyone, it's time to continue our Las Vegas adventure. Let's go. Vegas and the mob.
Oh, yeah, Las Vegas is known as Sin City for a reason, folks. From the 1940s and 50s, major U.S. crime syndicates had their claws in the city. The so-called Murder Inc. was set up by notorious mobster Bugsy Siegel, who built the Flamingo Hotel. And another gang, the Chicago Outfit, was connected to the Stardust until the 1980s. Jackson, what else do you know?
Well, Tony, the outfit sought to control the lucrative casino industry in Vegas. And by the 1970s, Tony Spilatro, known as Tony the Ant, oversaw their interest in Stardust. Under Spilatro and Frank Lefty Rosenthal's supervision, the casino thrived. The outfit seeking profits and using it as front. Yet, on the case though, in 1983, a massive operation led to the arrest of 15 people linked to stealing at least $1.6 million from the Stardust. This story inspired the 1995 classic Martin Scorsese movie Casino, starring Robert De Niro.
The Desert Inn, which opened in 1950 and closed in 2000, stood on the site of the Wynn and Encore hotels, and it's where Frank Sinatra made his Las Vegas debut. The DI, as it was known, also had a nursery designed like a giant dollhouse, where parents could leave their children to be looked after by trained nurses.
See that empty lot across from Wynn? That used to be the site of the New Frontier Hotel, where Elvis Presley first performed in Vegas. Steve Wynn bought the land in 2017 for $336 million. One story goes that he just wanted to buy the empty lot to ensure no one else would build there and obstruct his hotel's mountain view.
Beyond the dirt lot of the former New Frontier Hotel, on our right is Trump Tower Vegas, also known as the Trump International Hotel. It's Sin City's tallest residential building at 622 feet, and Donald Trump himself reportedly has a penthouse on the 61st floor.
Grip in style. Head to the Fashion Show Mall on our right. It first opened its doors in 1981 as the first major mall here. But tell us what's inside, Jackson.
Well, Vicky, there's an incredible 1.9 million square feet of retail, restaurants, and entertainment. The 250 stores include big names like Macy's and Saks Fifth Avenue. Look out for fun events, parties, photogenic art installations, and yes, fashion shows.
Is it the Palazzo or the Venetian or we get all
Avengers fans assemble. The Marvel Cinematic Universe has landed in Vegas at the Treasure Island Resort on our right. Marvel Avengers Station is an exciting, immersive experience. You'll get to delve into classified intelligence, check out props from the movies and series, and play cool interactive Marvel-themed games. It's the perfect training to become an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
The strip along Spring Mountain Road is a Las Vegas cultural gem, Chinatown. Head to Chinatown Plaza with its Tang Dynasty-inspired dragon-adorned gate and the dazzling Journey to the West sculpture, depicting a story from classic Chinese literature.
For foodies, there are numerous delicious options in Chinatown. Popular restaurants include Harbor Palace Seafood, Sam Wu Barbecue, and Chengdu Taste, which specializes in mouth-watering Sichuan-style dishes.
On the entertainment side, the cute community theater, Las Vegas Little Theater, is well worth a look. If gaming is more your thing, there's the Game Nest Arcade. For karaoke lovers, there's J Karaoke and Karaoke Q Studio. And if you're feeling sporty, Nevada Table Tennis offers something a little different for Vegas.
Other fun activities include a live escape room, The Basement. And there's the Rec Room, where you can let it all out and smash objects to your heart's content. I love that.
What a day!
Developed into the entertainment mecca we know and love today, the number of visitors has totally skyrocketed. In 1970, 6.7 million tourists experienced the magic of Sin City. But in more recent times, the average number of people arriving here from all over the globe is a mind-blowing, wait for it, 41 million per year. And with that, the number of hotel rooms has back in 1970, only 25,000 were available. But today, there are over 150,000 rooms to choose from in Vegas's amazing hotels.
Bus Tours bus stop for Treasure Island. Hop off here to explore this Caribbean pirate-themed hotel and casino, the Venetian and Grand Canal shops, and the world-famous Waxworks Museum, Madame Tussauds.
Now, if you're hopping off here, please make sure you have your headphones and your ticket.
Come back soon.
Have fun. Bye for now.
He's going right around and probably reach back to it. Go ahead.
Island Hotel and Casino on our right was developed by Vegas tycoon Steve Wynn as a family-friendly mega resort. It opened in 1993 with a Caribbean pirate theme. But in pursuit of a broader market, the pirate theme was scaled back in 2003, and the resort was rebranded as simply TI to appeal more to adults. And when the billionaire Phil Ruffin bought the resort in 2009 for a cool $755 million, he wanted to widen the appeal further, didn't he, Jackson?
That's right, Vicky. His goal was to attract the mid-level market, who didn't want to pay luxury prices. With this in mind, he introduced Mexican restaurant Señor Franz, a tourist staple. Ruffin felt that a high-energy entertainment venue with an outdoor patio overlooking the water would draw people into the resort. There's a real party vibe here, and a mix of classic Mexican and American dishes on the menu.
And the Mirage, which Vegas property tycoon Steve Wynn opened in 1989, it's about to have a makeover.
Yes, work is underway to transform the Mirage into a new music lover's paradise, the Hard Rock Hotel. But Jackson, let's hear about the Mirage first.
Sure thing, Vicky. As the Strip's first mega resort, its success sparked a 1990s construction boom, with resorts all trying to outdo each other with outrageous shows and attractions to draw more people in. Its famous big draw was its magnificent artificial volcano, erupting smoke, steam, flames, and fake lava 100 feet into the air. In 2022, Hard Rock International paid over $1 billion for the resort, and its complete renovation will include a new Vegas-worthy guitar-shaped hotel tower.
Worldwide for its high stakes, high rolling entertainment. But how exactly did Vegas become synonymous with gambling? Jackson, can you help us out here?
Well, Tony, gambling was, in fact, originally outlawed here in 1910. But two factors helped to overturn that ban in 1931. The economic hardships of the Great Depression and the creation of the nearby Hoover Dam. As well as bringing hydroelectric power to Vegas, the dam brought thousands of workers to construct it. These workers were looking for entertainment, and the gambling taxes were a quick way to boost the economy. So, legalizing gambling was a surefire bet. A total win-win.
1977. But in Las Vegas, you'll still see him everywhere. Because as you may have noticed, this is the home of the Elvis impersonator.
It sure is. But it's not just Elvis you'll spot here. The likes of Marilyn Monroe, Frank Sinatra, Prince, and Michael Jackson, or rather their clones, have all starred in their own huge tribute shows. And it's not just their looks that'll make you do a double take. The best of the best have their idols' mannerisms and voices down to a T.
There are many other lookalike street entertainers who work all along the strip and in downtown. So make sure to keep your camera handy for a fantastic photo opportunity. Vegas, the world lost Tupac Shakur, one of the most influential and talented rappers of all time. Jackson, can you tell us more?
The devastating event happened on the corner of East Flamingo Road and Cobalt Lane. Tupac was tragically killed in a drive-by shooting at just 25 years old. Suge Knight, the then CEO of Tupac's label, Death Row Records, was also in the car with Tupac. They were in town to watch a Mike Tyson boxing fight. The circumstances surrounding Tupac's death remain a mystery to this day, and many fans still speculate about who was responsible. Theories include a record label rivalry and a feud between the East Coast and West Coast hip-hop scenes. Suge Knight's own involvement has also been suspected, but the case remains officially unsolved.
To travel far to try your luck, you may have noticed there are slot machines everywhere. At the airport, at gas stations, grocery stores, movie theaters, and many more locations. So that's a lot of chances to win big. Hey, Jackson, tell us more.
Sure, Tony. It's said that there's one slot machine for every 8 residents in Sin City. And the biggest ever win on record happened at a Megabucks slot at Excalibur Casino in 2003. The prize? An astounding $39.7 million. And the odds? Nearly 50 million to 1.
Whoa, talk about luck. Even though gambling isn't actually the biggest revenue generator in Las Vegas anymore, it's conventions instead. It sure played a massive role in developing the city, and is one of many reasons that tourists flock here every year. Photo opportunities and illuminating stories of the golden era of Vegas, the impressive Neon Museum is a must-visit. This is where the iconic signs that have brightened up Sin City for decades get another chance to live on, including the original Stardust Hotel sign for 1958. It's just amazing.
The Neon Museum, founded in 1996, is dedicated to collecting, studying, preserving, and exhibiting the past. It's home to hundreds of signs dating back as far as the 1930s from around 200 Vegas properties. The museum also has a fabulous outdoor gallery called the Neon Boneyard, which was created to tell the rich story of the city through its neon signs. It features over 150 high-end boutiques. It was redeveloped in 2004 and now provides a gigantic 636,000 square feet of luxury retail, dining, and entertainment experiences.
Stores include renowned fashion brands like Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and Versace, all in a stunning Roman-themed setting. Think impressive fountains, grand marble columns, and statues. And beyond shopping, you can enjoy world-class restaurants like Nobu and the Palm.
Icon, with its Hollywood-style, ancient Roman columns and statues, is synonymous with Sin City. It opened in 1966 and is one of Las Vegas's largest and most loved landmarks.
In 1967, the legendary American stunt performer Evel Knievel famously attempted a motorcycle stunt over the hotel spout. It went terribly wrong and put him in a coma for 29 days. But in 1989, his son Robbie Knievel successfully completed the stunt. And we can't talk about Caesar's Palace without mentioning music. The Coliseum has hosted unforgettable performances and residencies by legendary artists like Celine Dion, Elton John, Mariah Carey, Cher, and Adele.
The 4,300 capacity venue was built specifically for Celine Dion's first Vegas residency in 2003, costing a whopping $100 million. She went on to perform a record-breaking 1,141 shows over her 2 residencies, grossing over $650 million.
Did you know that back in 1983, the FBI raided the Stardust Hotel?
It's true. And in fact, it inspired the 1995 Martin Scorsese and Robert De Niro classic, Casino. The Stardust was known for its connections to the mob, and the operation was part of a more extensive investigation into illegal activities, including casino profit skimming and money laundering. After a 24-hour stakeout, 40 FBI agents stormed into the hotel, searching for evidence and seizing documents linking Stardust to criminal activities. It was believed to be a hub for the Chicago outfit, a notorious crime syndicate. 15 people were indicted by a federal grand jury in a conspiracy to skim at least $1.6 million from the Stardust table games. The Stardust was eventually demolished in 2007, and Resorts World Las Vegas now stands in its place.
Frank Sinatra, otherwise known as the Rat Pack. These iconic entertainers were the epitome of cool and are synonymous with Las Vegas.
That's right, Tony. They all performed here in the 1950s and 60s, and often together, including in their hit 1963 show at the Sands Hotel, which stood where the Venetian Hotel is now. They also starred in movies together, such as the original 1960 Vegas heist classic, Ocean's 11.
What a film. But the big question is, how did the Rat Pack get its name? Jackson?
Well, Tony, the name is believed to have been coined by Hollywood legend Lauren Bacall, who saw them together at the home she shared with fellow star Humphrey Bogart. She declared they looked like a goddamn rat pack, and Sinatra reportedly liked the name. The rest, as they say, is history.
About heart-pounding rodeo action here in Vegas. You tell him, Jackson.
Okay, so PBR, or Professional Bull Riders, is the premier bull riding organization in the world. And Vegas is a super popular destination for their events, including the PBR World's Finest. The riders are some of the toughest and most skilled athletes you'll ever see. Their aim is to stay on the bull for 8 thrilling seconds in a bid to score as many points as possible. It's a very dangerous and challenging sport that is guaranteed to keep you on the edge of your seat.
Oh yeah, and only the brave saddle up for the NFR, or National Finals Rodeo, held in Vegas every year in December.
It's known as the Super Bowl of Rodeo, where the best cowboys and cowgirls from across the country compete in daring events like bareback riding and steer wrestling. These tough-as-nails stars put it all on the line in the hopes of being crowned champion. It's so exciting to watch.
The gambling. Conventions are the biggest moneymaker in Vegas? That's right. There are thousands of hotel rooms here. And with 14 million square feet of convention center space in the city, there's plenty of room for everyone and plenty to do once the workday is done.
Whatever your interest or industry, there's something for everyone. We're professionals, enthusiasts, and experts getting together for panels, exhibitions, and events. For example, if you're into technology and pride yourself on being an early adopter, the Consumer Electronics Show in January is the place to get hands-on with the newest kit before anyone else.
Absolutely. Then there's the twice yearly Las Vegas market, where designers and retailers discuss, display, and analyze home decor trends. And the Magic Marketplace, which showcases all the latest trends from the world of fashion.
And there's more. You've also got the World of Concrete and the Shooting, Hunting, and Outdoor Trade Show. And famously, fans of sci-fi, superheroes, anime, and manga get to dress up here in Vegas with lots of fantastic comic conventions to choose from.
And Sin City is known worldwide for its indulgence. And that includes the food. There's so many options on offer here to suit any budget or palate, whether you're in the mood for five-star dining or casual eats.
Vegas is also Celebrity Chef Central. The high-rolling hotel resorts here are a massive draw for big culinary names, such as Gordon Ramsay, Guy Fieri, Nolan Matsuhisa, and Guy Savoy. In fact, name a celebrity chef, and they'll almost certainly have a restaurant here. The city is packed with them. And beyond that, for some delicious Asian food, head to Chinatown, which is just west of the Strip on Spring Mountain Road.
The Las Vegas Arts District is also a fabulous foodie spot, with its 18 blocks of incredible places to eat and drink, including over a dozen breweries on Brewery Row. The Fremont East Entertainment District and Restaurant Row on Carson Avenue, just south of Fremont East, are also packed with plenty of great restaurants to choose from.
Win in Vegas, as they say. Make us Here's a hot tip. Vegas is home to some famously epic daytime pool parties. Jackson, please give us the lowdown.
Glistening water, pulsating music, refreshing cocktails, and the bold and beautiful of Vegas, making waves under the scorching Nevada sun. What could be better? We put on some pretty big events here in Vegas, including the Marquee Day Club at the Cosmopolitan Hotel, Wet Republic at the MGM Grand, Daylight Beach Club at the Mandalay Hotel, and Encore Beach Club at the Encore Hotel. And that's just a few of them. There are many, many more to discover. You'll find up-and-coming DJs on the lineups, alongside world-renowned names like David Guetta, Tiesto, and Calvin Harris. Pool party season usually gets started around April and lasts through to September or October, and most events are open to the public, so make sure to look for tickets online.
Oh yeah, these are the places to see and be seen. Bring the glamour and your bathing suit, and don't forget the sunscreen.
Vegas. Name a more iconic partnership. But did you know that the King of Rock and Roll's very first show in the city at the New Frontier Hotel in 1956 was, in fact, a total flop? 21-year-old Elvis, the Pelvis's popularity had exploded with teenagers across America. But with the more conservative older crowds in Vegas, yeah, not so much. And it was 13 whole years until he performed here again.
But the Elvis Vegas ties continued in the intervening years. He filmed the 1964 hit movie Viva Las Vegas here and married Priscilla Beaulieu at the Aladdin Hotel in 1967. Then, in 1969, Elvis began his famous residency at the International Hotel, now known as the Hilton. Over the course of 7 years, he did 2 performances a night and is believed to have played at least 636 sellout shows.
You can still see him everywhere, in wedding chapels, tribute shows, and there's even a huge bronze statue of him inside the Hilton Hotel. Elvis may have left the building, but his legacy sure lives on.
The Bellagio Hotel and Casino on our right is as grand as they come. This sophisticated and romantic resort opened in 1998 and is inspired by the village of Bellagio near Lake Como in Italy. It simply oozes opulence with its Mediterranean-style architecture and stunning gardens. But it is most famous for its enchanting dancing fountains, which perform captivating water shows in the lake in front of the hotel.
That's right. And movie fans on the bus, you will of course recognize those fountains from the 2001 Vegas heist movie, Ocean's 11. Tell us more, Jackson.
Well, Tony, like everything in the Bellagio, they are large and super lavish. These incredible fountains are made up of over 1,200 water nozzles, shooting up to 460 feet high, with nearly 4,800 lights illuminating the action at night. The shows take place every 15 minutes, and the water is synchronized perfectly to a glorious mix of music. It really is a must-see free show in Vegas. And talking of free attractions, the stunning Bellagio's Conservatory and Botanical Garden is open to everyone and so worth a visit. Each year, the conservatory showcases 5 elaborate seasonal displays on a massive scale, each costing around $1 million. It's a surprisingly peaceful oasis amidst the lively Las Vegas Strip. Plus, it's open 24 hours, so it's great if you need a breath of fresh air.
Thank you, Jackson. In the way of permanent settlement in this area until about a century ago. The Native American Paiutes would migrate through the area, and its name came from Spanish merchants passing through in the 1820s who named the valley after the Spanish term for meadows, Las Vegas.
Over the next decades, settlers came and went, and eventually a large Mormon community came down the railroad from Utah, set up farms, and made the valley their permanent home. And once the locals worked out how to pump water into the town, it became a water stop for the wagon trains, then the railroads.
That's right. And again, like a lot of the American West, it was made by the railroads. The line to Utah brought settlers in from the middle of the country. And when they extended it down to Los Angeles and the California coastline, it brought the town to life. Downtown Las Vegas developed first after the land was auctioned off in 1905. In 1931, work started on the Hoover Dam nearby, with 20,000 new arrivals joining the 5,000 Las Vegas residents searching for work. Sensing an opportunity, local business owners and some enterprising mob bosses helped build a series of casinos and showgirl theaters around Fremont Street to cater to the mostly male dam builders looking for a way to let off steam. And from there, Vegas started to find its feet.
Often called Hawaii's ninth island? That's right. Even though Vegas is over 2,500 miles away from the beautiful Pacific paradise, this city has become a home away from home for many Hawaiians.
Aloha Vegas. With its similar climate, bustling nightlife, laid-back vibe, lower cost of living, and economic opportunities, it's no wonder that so many islanders flock to Sin City, either on vacation or as their second home. In fact, it's said there are more Hawaiians in Las Vegas than any other place outside of Hawaii.
That's right. Las Vegas became particularly popular amongst Hawaiians during the 1970s when the California Hotel and Casino was opened in 1975 by casino operator Sam Boyd. The hotel, also known as the Cal, was intentionally designed to cater for Hawaiian visitors. The hotel was even purposely built right next to California Market, a popular grocery store that stocked Hawaiian products. So, if you're looking for a taste of Hawaiian paradise, you know where to head.
Neapolitan Hotel is coming up on our right. It's right there. It opened in 2010 and is home to the world famous Marquee nightclub and day club. Its motto is "Be strange, but not a stranger." And even my Vegas Saturdays is a party central with an interior full of shoes and chandeliers designed inside here. Building on our right. It's a modern and new apartment-shaped hotel. It's a Russian not only is it smoke-free, but it's sustainable sensitive environment. There's a new environmentally conscious option in Las Vegas. Its built-in practices include LED lighting, water conservation measures, and using sustainable materials in its design.
Hot MGM is also home to Eataly, a vast upscale food court and renowned Italian marketplace. Whether you're craving pasta, pastries, coffee, or wine, meatballs or fish, or maybe a gelato to go, You'll find everything here.
It's delicious. If you're a music fan, market chips, which opened in 2016, and is famous for its Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga references.
Start spreading the news. We've reached the big apple. This is the New York Hotel and Casino. So if you were wondering why there's lots of people hanging out on the strip, that's why. It opened in 1997, costing $460 million. What's here, Jackson?
Scaled down New York landmark replicas include the Chrysler Building, Grand Central Terminal, a whole Manhattan Street set, complete with delis and restaurants, a replica Statue of Liberty, and the Empire State Building. The Empire State Building is the tallest of the replicas, at 529 feet. That's 47 stories high, compared to the original's 102 stories. The Vegas version was the tallest building in Nevada until 2005. There's also a 300-foot Brooklyn Bridge, which offers incredible views of the Strip, plus a thrilling Big Apple roller coaster.
So cool! You can see it soaring out of the hotel up into the sky.
The colorful medieval castle on our right is the Excalibur Hotel and Casino. It's inspired by the legend of King Arthur from British mythology and named after his mythical sword. The Excalibur opened in 1990 and was, at the time, the largest resort hotel in the world.
If you crossed the moat here between 1993 and 2004, you would have seen a 71-foot animatronic dragon fighting with the mythical wizard Merlin in the castle's moat. It was great, right? And although since 2006, a lot of the theme has been modernized, it still definitely lives up to its hype.
Oh, yes. A permanent fixture of this fantasy resort is the medieval-themed dinner show, Tournament of Kings. It takes place in Excalibur's own 900-seat arena and features mighty steeds, valiant knights, and, of course, a medieval banquet. It's a super show, which is what Vegas is all about.
Stop for the Excalibur Hotel. Hop off here to check out this unique hotel and casino designed like a medieval castle. You could also visit the Allegiant Stadium and the massive Mandalay Bay Resort.
Now, if you're hopping off here, please make sure you have your headphones and your ticket.
Hope you get lucky.
Bye for now. Come back soon. Egyptian had made it a prominent landmark here on the Las Vegas Strip. It opened in 1993 and is named after the city of Luxor in Egypt. Inside, the pyramid forms a huge atrium with a gigantic obelisk and two sphinxes. It measures 29 million cubic feet in volume. It's the largest atrium in the world.
After dark, you can't miss the Luxor Skybeam, a massive shining beacon beckoning you to come inside. In the world, visible to aircraft at cruising altitudes up to 275 miles away. Since 2008, only half the lamps have been lit to save energy and money. When the lights are on, the temperature of the lamp room can reach around 300 degrees Fahrenheit. And you won't believe this. The Skybeam has created its own ecosystem, attracting bugs, the sphinx moths, bats, and their predators, owls.
That's fascinating. And did you know a futuristic and abandoned Luxor appeared in the 2017 post-apocalyptic film Blade Runner 2049? And Hollywood actor Will Smith filmed a video for his hit single, Chicken with it, in front of the Sphinx, the hotel's.
Whoa! Now, from ancient Egypt to esports, within the Luxor these days is the HyperX Arena, built as the ultimate destination for daily video game play. Jackson, what can you tell us?
Well, gamers on the bus, this one's for you. You can watch and participate in exciting esports tournaments and events on the HyperX Arena's esports stage. Visitors can also play their favorites at the video game bar, or get interactive with the console-based classics at the History of Video Game display.
Thanks, Jackson. Is here on our right. It opened in 1999 at a cost of $950 million on the side of the door. This project because of its science strategy. It's named after the snake of Mandalay in Myanmar. The same name by Rudyard Kipling. You'll find lots of fountains on the resort, as well as a 2-story round lobby aquarium. And that's not all.
That's right. The resort is also home to an incredible aquatic attraction called Shark Reef. This $40 million family-friendly destination is the largest aquarium on the Strip, containing 1.3 million gallons of water. Woo! It maintains fascinating species of sharks, fish, rays, and reptiles, including endangered and threatened species such as green sea turtles, Galapagos sharks, and flat-tipped sharks.
Shark Reef is designed to look like an ancient underwater temple, and the viewing area is intended as the interior of a shipwreck, so you can see the sharks from all angles. It's just a year after its 1 million visitors.
And, fun fact, the beautiful marine inhabitants cost $150,000 a year. Wow.
We'll soon be approaching the famous Welcome to Las Vegas sign, so get your cameras ready. This Vegas treasure dates back to 1959, when Ted Rogich, a local sign salesman, spotted a gap in the market. There were plenty of signs in Vegas, but no neon signs that celebrated Las Vegas itself. So talented graphic designer Betty Willis was commissioned to design it.
That's right. Betty Willis was an LA art school trained trailblazer, working in what was considered a man's business. She had a keen interest in the science and engineering of neon signs. Her distinctive diamond-shaped design became an iconic symbol of Las Vegas, representing the city's excitement, entertainment, and allure.
Legend has it the Willis gifted the signs copyright to the city of Willis only to the public. It wouldn't be nice to have a dime. Time to use. Now, how about some quick fire facts, guys?
Sure, Tony. The sign actually sits 4 miles outside the official city limits. White neon circles represent silver dollars, since Nevada's nickname is the Silver State. It only cost $4,000, a bargain at the time. Less than a decade later, the Stardust Hotel and Casino sign cost $500,000. It was added to the National Register of Historic Places in 2009. And when Betty Willis died in 2015, age 91, Clark County declared the date May 5th, Betty Willis Day. That's just...
Is Tim Arnold, a renowned pinball collector and arcade operator. It houses hundreds of machines and is a great low-stakes alternative to casinos. All excess revenue also goes to charity, which is fantastic. Dating back to the early 1940s, it's called The Little Church of the West and was immortalized on screen in the 1964 movie Viva Las Vegas. It's where Elvis Presley and Ann Margaret's characters famously tied the knot.
Many big stars have also buried in this charming church over the years, including Judy Garland and Mark Aaron, Richard Gere, Cindy Crawford, and Billy Bob Thornton and Angelina Jolie. These days, it's listed on the Registry of Historic Places, and you can get an Elvis or Johnny Cash impersonator included in your wedding package.
International Airport. You may have passed through it, but did you know about the highly secretive Janet Airlines, which flies from a private terminal here? Jackson, what are you at liberty to tell us?
Well, Vicky, Janet is the unofficial name given to a highly classified fleet of passenger planes used by the United States Air Force. These aircraft transport military employees to special access facilities, mainly serving the Nevada National Security Site. This includes the famously top-secret Area 51 and the Tonopah Test Range. Janet planes are unmarked, with just a red line running along them. And Janet is said to stand for Joint Air Network for Employee Transportation, or the secretive, just another non-existent terminal.
Places will actually leaving Las Vegas. The typical plans were made for London, Las Vegas.
Beautiful Excel, right? The property planned to feature thousands of hotels, a casino, restaurants, shops, and an observation wheel, all of which could have been designed to replicate British landmarks. This project was announced in January. The plan was held on January, and in 2020, the property was finally secured.
So you can see the experience with the Chip Graham. This one take I guess you go over the next later. You coming later, just telling you that. I mean, purchase hotel conference about another 7,000 rooms.
Wow! What is the MGM brand rebrand here, you ask? Well, it was inspired by the Emerald City from the classic 1939 movie The Wizard of Oz. Between 1993 and 1996, there was a spectacular, but very short-lived Wizard of Oz exhibit in the middle of the casino. It was an attempt to shift Sin City's reputation towards a more family-friendly one.
Well, that's right. Massive, that old city shop and its own theme is the main attraction. This is the fashion from me to the thing for we that digital this and living a good
The exhibition only lasted 3 years because the casino was attracting more children than they spending until the others. In 1996, the hotel moved towards its new, sleek, classic Hollywood, Art Deco inspired look, and the biggest adventures of the Wizard of Oz were over. Now, Jackson, tell us about the hotel's lions.
Absolutely. See the sparkling bronze lion statue at the entrance? Well, that's in honor of the MGM movie studio mascot, Leo the Lion. It weighs 50 tons, and at 45 feet tall, this is the largest bronze statue in the world. It replaced the hotel's original fiberglass lion's head entrance, which was demolished in 1997 after a study found that many Chinese casino patrons avoided the hotel, considering it a bad road to walk. Jaws of the lion.
Interesting. And from 1999 until 2012, MGM Grand was also home to real lions who lived in their own casino habitat. Nothing is too far-fetched here in Vegas.
Depart again at 12 o'clock. If you need your tickets, put in guy down here, the bunch of tickets.
High-end restaurants, high-class art, and high-value art galleries.
It's over to our left, and it's part of Aria Resort and Casino, which is a sustainable development, bringing a new kind of luxury to the Strip. Vegas, after all, isn't just Sin City anymore. It's a destination that caters to every kind of visitor.
Gambling was, in fact, originally outlawed here in 1910. The two factors helped to overturn that ban in 1931. The economic hardships of the Great Depression and the creation of the nearby Hoover Dam. As well as bringing hydroelectric power to Vegas, the dam brought thousands of workers to construct it. These workers were looking for entertainment, and the gambling taxes were a quick way to boost the economy. So, legalizing gambling was a surefire bet. A total win-win.
Left the building in 1977. But in Las Vegas, you'll still see him everywhere. Because as you may have noticed, this is the home of the Elvis impersonator.
It sure is. But it's not just Elvis you'll spot here. The likes of Marilyn Monroe, Frank Sinatra, Prince, and Michael Jackson, or rather their clones, have all starred in their own huge tribute shows. And it's not just their looks that'll make you do adult. The best of the best have their idols' mannerisms and voices down to a T.
There are many other lookalike street entertainers who work all along the strip and in downtown. So make sure to keep your camera handy for a fantastic photo opportunity. 1956 here in Las Vegas, the world lost Tupac Shakur, one of the most influential and talented rappers of all time. Jackson, can you tell us more?
The devastating event happened on the corner of East Flamingo Road and Bobo Lane. Tupac is tragically killed in a drive-by shooting at just 25 years old. Suge Knight, the then CEO of Tupac's label, Death Row Records, was also a part of Tupac. They were in town to watch a Mike Tyson boxing fight. The circumstances surrounding Tupac's death remain a mystery to this day, and many fans still speculate about who was responsible. Theories include a record label rivalry and a feud between the East Coast and West Coast hip-hop scenes. Suge Knight's own involvement has also been suspected, but the case remains officially unsolved.
In Vegas, you don't have to travel far to try your luck. You may have noticed there are slot machines everywhere, at the airport, at gas stations, grocery stores, movie theaters, and many more locations.
$39.7 million, and the odds nearly 50 million to 1.
Whoa, talk about luck. Even though gambling isn't actually the biggest revenue generator in Las Vegas anymore, fantastic photo opportunities and illuminating stories of the golden era of Vegas, the impressive Neon Museum is a must visit. This is where the iconic signs that have brightened up Sin City for decades get another chance to live on, including the original Stardust Hotel sign from 1958. It's just amazing.
The Neon Museum, founded in 1996, is dedicated to collecting, studying, preserving, and exhibiting the past. It's home to hundreds of signs dating back as far as the 1930s from around 200 Vegas properties. The museum also has a fabulous outdoor gallery called the Neon Boneyard, which was created to tell the rich story of the city through its neon signs. Mexican-themed fast food spot, Taco Bell. This vast two-story Vegas cantina opened in 2016 and takes fast food and your relationship to new levels because it also has its own wedding chapel. This was the Arabian Nights-themed Aladdin Hotel, which opened in 1962. And it's where Elvis Presley and Priscilla Beaulieu famously married in 1967. The Aladdin also used to have the largest casino on the Vegas Strip and a 15-foot Aladdin's Lamp neon sign, which cost $750,000.
In 1994, it was nearly bought by Donald Trump. Then in 1998, the hotel was demolished to build the new Aladdin. After various setbacks, it was bought by Planet Hollywood, who launched the hotel you see today in 2007.
Inside the resort, you'll find Planet Hollywood's Miracle Mile shops, a whopping 1.2 miles of retail, restaurant, and bar space, including a bar where you actually get served by robots. There's also weekly live entertainment at the V Theater, which boasts a range of shows, from the playful zombie burlesque and variety shows to tribute and comedy acts. And last but not least, you'll find the 7,000 capacity Bach Theater concert venue, where Britney Spears famously performed her Piece of Me residency from 2013 to 2017. It's quite a place.
Well, like, brings that certain je ne sais quoi to Vegas, Sin City style.
That's right. People flock from all over the world to visit the Strip and its amazing lights. So it makes sense that our Neon City has its own special tribute to the French City of Light. In 1999, iconic French actress Catherine Deneuve switched on these lights at the grand opening, introducing the hotel's own majestic Eiffel Tower to the world. Tell us more, Jackson.
Well, if you want to experience a view of the city like no other, you can even enjoy a luxury dinner from within the actual tower. And because anything that New York can do, Paris can do as well. Other Parisian features include a replica of the Arc de Triomphe and a dazzling hot air balloon that celebrates the French pioneers who first took flight in one. The whole building shows off the glamour and drama of Belle Epoque Paris.
C'est fantastique! Because Las Vegas boasts the largest chocolate fountain in the world. But in which hotel will you find it? The Bellagio, Caesar's Palace, or the Venetian? And the answer is the Bellagio. This mega chocolate fountain sits in the Jean-Philippe Patisserie in the hotel and is safely kept behind glass. So don't go in thinking you'll be able to drink from it. It stands at an incredible 27 feet tall and took 2 whole years to plan, design, and engineer. It's quite the spectacle.
Well, it's the Western King that says itself. The bonanza was demolished. Then in its place, the Amsterdam Grand Hotel was built in 1979. It was the height of culture. Built by Armenian Revolution, turned on to Turbine Theater, turned pastor, turned owner of Metro Goldwyn Mayer Studios, currently employed. But it seemed it's the world's largest at the time, with hundreds of chandeliers and marble everywhere.
Then, in 1986, it was renamed Bally's after being purchased by Bally Manufacturing. But how did Bally's become the horseshoe? Jackson?
Well, Vicky, the legendary Binion's Gambling Hall and Hotel in downtown was originally called Binion's Horseshoe Casino. And when both Bally's and Binion's were acquired by Harrah's Entertainment in 2005, Harrah's took ownership of the Horseshoe name. So, in a nod to history, when Bally's underwent a multi-million-dollar revamp in 2022, it became the Horseshoe.
It was developed as the ultimate immersive music experience by Madison Square Garden Entertainment Corp. in partnership with the Venetian Resort and launched in October 2023 with a series of epic shows from the legendary Irish rock band U2. Jackson, give us all the stats.
Sure, Vicky. This mind-blowing venue was announced in 2018, but construction was delayed due to the pandemic. And in that time, the building costs doubled to a reported $2.2 billion. And you can see why. Vegas's new orb is super futuristic. It has 160,000 speakers integrated into the actual structure. So you get to experience high-class audio without a speaker stack in sight. We, of course, have to mention the Sphere's exterior. It's covered in 580,000 square feet of programmable lighting, meaning that people from several miles away can witness the incredible visual spectacles that dance across the world's largest spherical structure every night.
Ooh, it's a real vision of the future, and it is very Vegas.
Happens here in Vegas. So when Caesars Forum Conference Center opened in October 2020, it had already booked $70 million worth of it. The Forum is right in the heart of the action, just over on our right.
Who wouldn't want to attend a conference held just a stone's throw from the Strip? This 550,000 square foot facility has a 10,000 person capacity. Its main claim to fame is that it's home to the two largest pillarless ballrooms in the world.
This observation wheel at 550 feet high. It's been since overtaken by I'm Dubai, which you can see on our big bus tour of Dubai.
Beneath the high roller is the Link Promenade. It's full of awesome shops, bars, and restaurants.
Bus stop for the Link Promenade and the high roller bus loading zone. Hop off here to hop on the amazing high roller observation wheel for the Flylink zip line. You can also head over to the famous Bellagio fountains and see them in action.
Now, if you're hopping off here, please make sure you have your headphones and your ticket.
Bye for now. Come back soon.
Opened in 1970. I love it.
It was owned by Battista Locatelli, an opera singer from Italy who first came to Vegas in the 50s. The walls are full of amazing Vegas memorabilia. And though Battista sold up in 2005, you can still enjoy the warm atmosphere he created here.
Electrifying entertainment in Sin City. Brace yourself for BattleBots Destructathon. This adrenaline-fueled robot combat show opened in 2023. It comes from the creators of the smash hit BattleBots TV show, which premiered on Comedy Central in 2000.
Yes, gear up for family-friendly fun as the fiercest metal warriors collide and sparks fly at the BattleBox Arena. You'll find it at the Horseshoe Las Vegas, behind on our left. And fan-favorite robot fighters include Hypershock, Magma, Whiplash, and Witch Doctor.
The right is a cool French themed at Velvet Casino, and on its rooftop, you'll find Dre's Nightclub and Beach Club.
And this gorgeous boutique hotel also boasts impressive views of the Bellagio fountains from the patio of its fabulous Italian restaurant, Giada, run by celebrity chef Giada De Laurentiis.
In August 2020, the hotel was also the setting for the CBS reality dating show Love Island. It's one of the oldest in Vegas, opening its doors in 1946. But did you know that its original owner was the two-race regular gangster Bugsy Siegel? And that the Flamingo's construction was actually financed by the block.
It's nighttime. The hotel was beset with financial problems from the start. Siegel was murdered in the air with bullets at 6 months casino. Making the hotel's history is gone as its iconic neon sign.
Want an incredible adrenaline rush? Head to the Link zip line and strap in.
Your last time in town. It's 1,100 feet above the people. So time one reservation. Let's speed to up to 25 miles per hour.
You first, Tony.
It's one of the most iconic casino properties on the strip. This road recreates the romance of Venice. It sits at the site of the legendary Sands Hotel, made famous by Vegas royalty Frank Sinatra and his fellow entertainers, the Rat Pack. Jackson, what else can you tell us?
The Italian actress Sophia Loren opened the Venetian in 1999, and at the time, it was one of the most expensive resorts in the world, costing over $1.5 billion. In the resort, you'll find replicas of Venice's beautiful canals, which hold nearly 1 million gallons of water, as well as gorgeous frescoes and elaborate Venetian landmarks, including St. Mark's Square and its Campanile Tower, the Rialto Bridge, and Doge's Palace. Come relax on a gondola ride and live the Italian dream. La Dolce Vita.
The resort also includes the vast shopping mall Grand Canal Shops and is home to great celebrity chef restaurants and performers playing traditional Italian and Sinatra tunes while the gondoliers whisk you past luxury stores. The additional 50-story Palazzo Hotel Tower was built in 2007, making the Venetian resort the largest in America with over 7,000 rooms.
Now's the time to tell you all the facts about heart-pounding rodeo action here in Vegas. You tell him, Jackson.
Okay, so PBR, or Professional Bull Riders, is the premier bull riding organization in the world. And Vegas is a super popular destination for their events, including the PBR World Finals. The riders are some of the toughest and most skilled athletes you'll ever see. Their aim is to stay on the bull for 8 thrilling seconds in a bid to score as many points as possible. It's a very dangerous and challenging sport that is guaranteed to keep you on the edge of your seat.
Oh yeah, and only the brave saddle up for the NFR, or National Finals Rodeo, held in Vegas every year in December.
It's known as the Super Bowl of Rodeo, where the best cowboys and cowgirls from across the country compete in daring events like bareback riding and steer wrestling. These tough-as-nails stars put it all on the line in the hopes of being crowned champion. It's so exciting to watch.
Indulgence, and that includes the food. There's so many options on offer here to suit any budget or palate, whether you're in the mood for five-star dining or casual eats.
Vegas is also Celebrity Chef Central. The high-rolling hotel resorts here are a massive draw for big culinary names, such as Gordon Ramsay, Guy Fieri, Nobu Matsuhisa, and Guy Savoy. In fact, name a celebrity chef, and they'll almost certainly have a restaurant here. The city is packed with them. And beyond that, for some delicious Asian food, head to Chinatown, which is just west of the Strip on Spring Mountain Road.
The Las Vegas Arts District is also a fabulous movie spot with its 18 blocks of incredible places to eat and drink. Or pleasant breweries and brewery bar. Feelings in the district with restaurant more cars to have. South
It was booked on the site of the Desert Inn Resort, which previously featured in the 1960 heist movie Ocean's 11. It was a one-time with Becky's century. Howard Hughes.
modern-day Vegas billionaire Steve Wynn purchased the Desert Inn and demolished it by implosion in 2001 to make way for the then most expensive resort ever built. It cost $2.7 billion, and its sister property, Encore Las Vegas, opened in 2008. It's been described as the Wynn's flirty younger sister.
I can see why. The ceiling of Encore's lobby is decorated with stunning glass butterflies, which seem to float in the air, contributing to the whimsical theme of the resort. And if you visit its nightclub, XS, it's exactly what you'll experience. Sophisticated, happy stylish gear that's inspired by the curves of the body. Be sure to check the cocktail because its signature cocktail costs $10,000. Not only does the wine and glass decorate with jewels, but it also comes with 18-karat gold necklace and magic cufflinks.
Just head to Peppermill Restaurant on the right. It opened in 1972 and will transport you right back to how the Strip used to be, with the mirror ball style ceilings, retro booths, and lighting.
And if it seems familiar, that's because it starred in movies like Casino, Showgirls, and The Cotton Club.
All the original classic dishes are still on the menu, like French toast ambrosia and the classic Peppermill burger, and the portions are huge.
Are a big moneymaker here in Sin City. There is now around 14 million square feet of convention center space, and 2.5 million of that is at the Las Vegas Convention Center on our right. This is one of the largest convention centers in the world. Of course, we need to know kids.
Well, they keep a much smaller silver don't they? Our nation first opened in April 1959, where the Beatles famously performed in 1960. The center was developed in 2016. Legendary Riviera Hotel and Casino, otherwise known as the Rib, was demolished by implosion to expand it further. The Rivet opened its doors in 1955, quickly gaining fame by hosting renowned entertainers like Liberace and Frank Sinatra and enjoying decades of success.
Success is in the soil here. Can't miss one of Sin City's newest luxury resorts, the towering Fontainebleau, Las Vegas. This $2.7 billion property opened in late 2023. It's site of a landmark from Vegas's golden era, Thunderbird, a mob-backed and Navitor-themed property that was set up in 1948.
6 years after opening, it was alleged that a this backing came with Jake and Meyer Lansing, members of the Jewish mob, who had interests in and took profits off casinos all across the Strip and around the world.
After the New York mob's influence waned, it was taken over by Chicago's own Major Riddle in 1976, and he renamed it Silverbird to smarten up its image. In the 80s, it was taken over again and turned into El Rancho, named after the Strip's very first casino, which had stood just across the road. That failed and sat vacant and destitute for a number of years. Eventually, it was imploded in 2000 to leave space for the Fontainebleau.
If you love stories of Las Vegas's glory days, the one and only Sahara Hotel on the right is full of them. This legendary celebrity hotspot opened its doors in 1952 and was the sixth resort on the Strip. Come explore us.
This place is Vegas history. So many iconic Vegas stars on the board. Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Marlena Dietrich, and Mae West. In 1964, the Eagles even Venus stayed in room number 231.
The Strat Tower Sky Jump.
Yeah, plunge from the 108th floor of the tallest observation tower in the United States with full safety gear, of course. And if you can conquer your nerves to drop 855 feet at 40 miles per hour, you can do anything. The 80-foot-tall illuminated gateway arches were constructed in 2020 based on Vegas. Welcome to Las Vegas sign that was sadly hit by a hurricane.
The arches contain 13,000 individually programmable lights.
Ladies,
Move over, New York. Las Vegas truly is the city that never sleeps.
That's right, Vicky. You can do everything and anything here all night. Gamble in casinos, enjoy a cocktail in a bar, watch a show, go dancing, or even experience a middle-of-the-night Elvis-themed wedding.
And that's because the state of Nevada has no set statewide closing time, which means no last call. Good luck, everyone. Hurry hard if you want to make a splash. Here's a hot tip. Vegas is home to some famously epic daytime pool parties. Jackson, please give us the lowdown.
Glistening water, pulsating music, refreshing cocktails, and the blend and beautiful of Vegas, making waves under the scorching Nevada sun. What could be better? We put on some pretty big events here in Vegas, including the Marquee Day Club at the Cosmopolitan Hotel, Wet from Lovelock at the MGM Grand, Daylight Beach Club at the Mandalay Hotel, and Encore Beach Club at the Encore Hotel.
We're now entering downtown Las Vegas and Main Street. This is where Vegas first began, and until the 1990s development boom of the Strip, downtown is where all the action happened.
and it's making a cool comeback. These days, this is a hit place with plenty to offer. It's got a Vegas vibe all of its own, rooted in its history. Consider it a little vacation on the Strip. Right, Jackson?
Right, Tony? Search for hidden historical gems or shop for exciting modern pieces at Main Street's antique stores and boutiques. Then, discover dining delights and sample craft beers at the many microbreweries that are really taking off here.
Sounds like an awesome day out. This is stop 3. Pub. And Main Street is the gateway to the Las Vegas Arts District. Jackson, tell us about it.
Pleasure, Nikki. The Arts District is also known as the 18V, after the 18 blocks that it covers, and was created in 1998 to encourage artists of all means. You'll find it between South 7th Street, Main Street, Bonneville Avenue, and Charleston Boulevard.
There's a thriving arts and cultural scene here, showcased during the monthly First Friday festivals. They're a community celebration of creative talent, including artists, musicians, writers, and local small businesses that take place on the first Friday of every month.
First Fridays are awesome.
A senseless tragedy. The community spirit of Vegas came out in force. 60 people sadly lost their lives following a mass shooting at the Route 91 Harvest Country Music Festival on October 1st, 2017. In their memory, volunteers came together to build the beautiful healing garden on our right.
It truly is beautiful. The idea came from landscapers Jay Clevenhue and Daniel Gretz, who sketched out the plans on a napkin the day after the shooting. Soon hundreds of volunteers brought it to life using donated supplies. And just 4 days later, it officially opened to the public.
There's a wall of remembrance and trees representing each of the victims encircling the tree of life. A beautiful oak tree donated by the Vegas entertainers Siegfried and Roy. Flowers, shrubs, and walkways combine to make it a refuge of calm, healing, and compassion. It's an incredibly moving place to visit.
I knew it. Well, add the special memory wedding chapel on our left to your venue list. The chapel opened in 1971. Over the decades, has developed a range of exciting options for your nuptials. Jackson, tell us more.
So get this, you don't even have to leave your car. The drive-through wedding window offers a 15-minute, no-fuss, very private special moment. Drive through in your own vehicle or rent out one of their limos, say, I do, and then drive on into the sunset. And if that's not wild enough for you, check out their adventure packages. Whether you're drawn to the mountains or the sky, there are a ton of outdoor ceremony options to explore. A popular choice is the Grand Canyon by helicopter, which you can do by day or night.
So cool. If you're after something more grounded, you can say your vows next to the famous Welcome to Las Vegas sign or in the beautiful chapel itself.
This is the historic 5th Street School, a cultural haven in amongst all the offices and the openness.
The architecture of mission style influenced by Spanish architecture, the roof tiles and white stone. The name 5th Street comes from its location. 5th Street was what Las Vegas Boulevard was named until 1959.
In 2008, the building underwent an extensive renovation and restoration. It's now home to lots of organizations, including the City of Las Vegas Office of Cultural Affairs, the Vegas Book Festival, and the Nevada School of Arts.
Imagine flying superheroes down into Fremont Street from an 11-story slot machine. Sounds crazy. Well, the slots of the zip line, which you can see over on our right, let you do exactly that. Oh, the thrill is so downtown crowd over Jackson. For 17 feet.
I got butterflies just thinking about it. Big Bus Tours bus stop for the brilliant Mob Museum. Hop off here to learn more about Vegas's mobster history, to explore Fremont Street, or to have a go on the Slotzilla zip line. It's so much fun.
Now, if you're hopping off here, please make sure you have your headphones and your ticket.
Take care, guys.
Ciao.
Have fun. The Mob Museum here on our right. The mob hangs heavy in the background of Vegas' history, and many of them even pass through these very doors. Because this historically listed building, which was built in 1933, was originally the Las Vegas Post Office and Courthouse. Tell us more, Jackson, please.
Within these walls lie secrets and intrigue. In 1950, Vegas casino managers with known mob connections were ordered to appear in the second floor courtroom for the U.S. Senate's Special Committee hearings into major organized crime. These hearings were held in cities across America, exposing the country's seedy criminal underbelly.
Fremont Street is where neon signs and casinos first appeared in Vegas, as it was the city's first paved road in 1925. But when the mega resorts at the Strip arrived, the streets soon became derelict. In response, in 1995, the Fremont Street Experience opened, transforming the area into a popular pedestrian-only mall under a giant canopy containing the world's largest video screen.
Right in the heart of Fremont Street is one of the oldest casinos in Vegas, the spectacular Golden Nugget. It opened way back in 1946, before real estate tycoon Steve Wynn bought it in the 70s and became the city's youngest casino owner. See if you can recognize it from the famous Vegas chase scene in the 1971 James Bond movie, Diamonds Are Forever.
Super exciting venue on our right. This is the Downtown Event Center, a 20,000 capacity venue that hosts show-stopping concerts, festivals, and events. Whether you're into dubstep, rock, or reggae, it is the downtown destination for a good time. Make sure you check out their events calendar.
The Fremont Street Experience is the D Casino Hotel. It originally opened in 1980 as the Sundance Hotel, and from 1987 became Fitzgerald's Las Vegas, with a Luck of the Irish theme. Don Barden took over ownership in 2001. He was the first African-American casino owner in Vegas.
Since 2012, this 34-story hotel, which is the second tallest building in downtown after the Circa Hotel, has been owned by brothers Derek and Greg Stevens. But Jackson, why is it called the D?
D stands for both downtown and the Stevens brothers' hometown of Detroit. It's also Derek Stevens' nickname.
There you go. Thanks, Jackson. Now we know.
Architecture. On our left is the Lloyd D. George U.S. Courthouse and Federal Building, completed in 2002 and named after a senior judge for the District of Nevada.
This 450,000 square foot symbol of justice was actually the first U.S. federal building constructed to comply with the blast resistance regulations introduced after the devastating 1995 Oklahoma City bomb.
Does anyone remember when Sandra Bullock went undercover as a showgirl in the movie Miss Congeniality 2? Well, it was filmed on location all over Vegas, but this building played the role of the FBI Vegas headquarters.
Did you know that there were over 100,000 weddings a year here? And weren't better for them to go to right here on Wedding Chapel Road. People, get your cameras ready. These are some real Vegas icons.
Elvis Presley themed wedding venue, the Graceland Wedding Chapel. Elvis didn't get hitched here, but he did visit in 1967 when he was looking for a venue for his marriage to Priscilla.
If you're a fan of the History Channel's reality show Pawn Stars, look to our left. It's filmed at the world famous Golden Silver Pawn Shop.
The family business opened in 1989, operated by Rick Harrison, his son Corey, and Corey's childhood friend, Austin Russell, aka Tony. It debuted in 2009 and is watched in 150 countries worldwide. It's become so popular that most of the store's profits these days actually come from their Pawn Stars branded merch. On our left is the newest one to hit the Strip, the Bliss Wedding Chapel, which officially opened in 2019. It has all the standard Vegas packages, including an Elvis wedding and a nighttime helicopter wedding. But they can also take you to the abandoned mining town of Nelson's Landing for a super stylish ghost town wedding.
The Haunted Museum on our left. This is a spine-tingling creation of paranormal enthusiast and TV personality Zach Baggins. Tell us more, Jackson.
Sure, Tony. Zach Baggins developed an interest in creepy curiosities as a child, and since 2007, he's delved further into the paranormal on the successful TV show Ghost Adventures. The museum opened in 2017, designed to scare you silly.
Fun themed wedding. Deep in Las Vegas, Wedding Chapel on our left is the place to go. The business was started in 1999 by Ron Descartes, a singer and Elvis impersonator at the Tropicana Hotel. But it's not just Elvis-themed weddings you'll find here. How about a disco ceremony led by a 70s John Travolta lookalike? Or a Godfather-style movie wedding?
The Little White Wedding Chapel on our left is one of the world's most famous places to get married. Next celebrities have met the narators since it opened in 1951, including Frank Sinatra and Mia Farrow in 1966, Bruce Willis and Demi Moore in 1987, Michael Jordan and Juanita Manoy also in the same year, and Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck in 2022.
The chapel's famous Tunnel of Love opened in 1991, offering the first drive-through weddings in Vegas.
In the United States, this is the Strat Tower, which stands at an incredible 1,149 feet. It's part of the $550 million Stratosphere Complex, which opened in 1996 and rebranded as the Star Hotel Casino and Spa in 2020.
The sky pod is at the top of the tower, and it has two wedding chapels, two observation decks, and all-new tower on the first floor. That's not enough.
Oh yes, look closely, and you'll see thrill rides for only the bravest on the bus. Big shot rockets you up for a weightless, stomach-lurching freefall. Insanity spins you through the air and over the edge. Extreme hurdles you over the edge of the tower and leaves you hanging. And of course, there's the sky jump. Step off the tower and plunge 855 feet towards the landing pad below, in full safety gear, of course.
Atomic Golf is a fully digital interactive golfing experience at the Strat Hotel and Casino on our right.
It opened in 2023 with a focus on fun food and drinks. Expect immersive, technology-enhanced putting excitement, as well as over 100 individual bays for driving. It also has 4 bars, a meeting space, a cosmic lounge, and an awesome futuristic multi-screen watch party lounge, the Astrocade.
The Big Bus Tours bus stop for the Strat Tower. Hop off here to visit the tallest observation tower in the United States with its fantastic observation deck and revolving top-of-the-world restaurant. Also, hop off here to take a wander down the famous Wedding Chapel Road.
Now, if you're hopping off here, please make sure you have your headphones and your ticket.
Come back soon.
Bye for now.
Have fun out there.
They just came off the Big Box store of Vegas, so I hope you all who watch this video, you'll enjoy it. I think, on my observation of Vegas, I think it's still alive. It's not dead. And please like, share, comment, and please subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you in the next review. Bye for now.